your strongest messages is about really being authentically yourself. And your journey that you talked about is everyone should, and Jim Carrey says this also, I wish everyone was rich and famous. They could see that this is really not what it's about. But what I find really difficult is you had to buy a Ferrari and you had to buy your big house in London. And only then you could say, guys, don't pursue this. I feel all the people who are sending this message have the same thing. But yet the younger generation see all these things as a point of success and we still pursue them. Do you think we all have to actually get to that point where we can buy these things for us to actually reject the fact that we don't need them? Because I think we already know we don't need them.
Well, it depends. There's two forces at play. One of them is the insecurity or the social pressure that's driving you to have the Lamborghini. How strong is that out of one in 10, right? And then there's the other counterforce, which was the narrative of Stephen Bartlett telling you once he's had it that it's not going to make you fulfilled. How strong is that out of 1 in 10? And a really simple way to view it is like, which force is stronger? Right. If the force of insecurity, trauma, my upbringing where we didn't have anything, we were the black poor family in a middle class white area, only black kid in my school, house smashed to pieces, 6 foot grass out the front, everyone out, all my neighbors, I think I've shown some of my team this, all of my neighbors had perfect houses and perfect, like 1 centimeter grass. And you grow up in when you attribute value by context. Right. So like you can get the old Nokia I used to think it was a great phone, but in a world of iPhones, it becomes a piece of shit. I felt like a piece of shit. It was a very strong force in my life. Shame, trying to fit in. Why am I black? Why is my hair curly? Relaxing my hair, stealing stuff, like all of these things. The force was so strong in me that no words from a bit millionaire that a Lamborghini isn't going to do it. We're going to counteract the strength of that force. So I had to have it fail me. I had to go and buy a mansion. And I was there for months before I begged to leave. Yeah. Because it did a bunch of really it compromised some of the Maslowian needs that we all have. One of them was, it was an hour away from my friends. Yeah. So I lost my sense of community. It took 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours of a commute to get there and back. And it did nothing for me. It was trying to fill a void that couldn't be filled with possessions. I needed to realize that I was always enough. So that's really the answer, is like, how strong is the force? And honestly, if your insecurity, your trauma, whatever it is, the driving force that's making you want Lamborghinis and material shiny things is stronger than the way that you're delivered another truth about the fact it's not going to fulfill you, then you're going to have to get there and let it fail you. That is just the truth. And for me, it was so strong. So I had to be failed by it to learn that it wasn't going to be my thing in life.